The first law is also known as the law of inertia. It states that every object will remain at rest or in uniform motion unless an external force acts on it and changes it.
As the car is going forward until another force, in this case the wall, stops it. The foot stops the motion and direction in which the ball was going.
The second law is also known as the law of acceleration. It states that the mass of an object affects the force needed to move it. For example, an object with bigger mass will need bigger net force and vice versa. The equation used in this law is F equals ma, which stands for force equals mass times acceleration. In the equation, force is measured in newtons, mass in kilograms, and acceleration in meters per second squared.
In this example, the basketball accelerates more than the soccer ball because it has a bigger mass.
When pushing an object with greater mass, it requires more force to accelerate and accelerates less than the object with less mass that requires less force to push. The third law states that for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction.
When pushing each other, when the force exerted by one person is the same as the other, they will be at equilibrium, and when one exerts more, then it moves and pushes the other person. For example, when bouncing a ball, the force exerted on the ball is the same force exerted by the wall on the ball. Sitting down, the force of gravity is the same as the force upward, so it creates a balance and makes it possible to stay seated.